wicked of the wicked and the other nations, hey man, just prepare for slavery, man. Prepare to build our kingdom up. You got your chance now. And we're never going to show you who that world is and that everlasting, when it said everlasting. Isaiah 45:17, Papa Shah.
I got it. Ready?
Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
Everlasting salvation.
He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without ending.
See, that's the nation of Israel. So go back to John 3:16. Hey man, that's the superscription for you heathens trying to fit yourself in. And then the brother read Matthew 28 in the last, where it's talking about preach to all the nations. Them two superscriptions for y'all, man. But it's dealing with the nation of Israel, man.
Yeah, 28:19.
Come.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world.
God so loved who? Israel.
That he gave his only begotten Son.
Yahweh Shai.
That whosoever believe in him shall not perish.
You won't be confounded.
But have everlasting life.
But you'll have everlasting life. So that's why it's real important to get into these scriptures, man.
Yeah. And then after that, after you cut them with all that and edify that the Lord only sent his son for Israel, they'll go to Paul and say, well, Paul went to the Gentiles. There's no difference between Jews and Greeks. You see? But it's a difference. You got two different kinds of Gentiles. You got Gentiles of the heathen nation, them other heathen nations outside of Israel, and you got Israelites become Gentiles when they take on the customs of the other nations. Right. And then when it said Jews or Greeks, you got Israelites that was taking on the Greek customs. You see? That's why I said no difference between the Jew and the Greek, because they the same people. But they was taking on the customs of them heathen nations, and therefore they became Gentiles. These people stupid, man. Your brain is tossed up like a salad, right?
Jelly, man. Read up.
All right. John 3:17. For God sent not his Son unto the world to condemn the world, but that the world though might be saved.
See, the Lord didn't come down to destroy men's lives, man.
Yeah. And then, not only that, like he was saying, he didn't come to condemn Israel. He came to save the elect.
Come.
You see? He came to save the elect. Because 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, man. You see? At that time, when he came on the earth, he was making his move, moving through to get the elect. Same way the disciples was doing. Moving through to get the elect. But when he come back this time, lights out. Lights out, man.
John 3:18. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already.
Yeah.
Because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Yahweh.
What?
And this is condemnation, Salakia, that light is come unto the world.
See, the Yahweh Shai is that light unto men. He's that light. Read.
And men love darkness rather than light.
See, if you walk in the light of Yahweh Shai, man, then you won't walk in darkness. If you choose not to walk in the light of Yahweh Shai, then you're destined to walk in darkness. You're destined to do evil, man.
Read that again on that name.
Okay. John 3:18. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not in him, Salakia, he that believeth not is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Yahweh.
That name is very important. That name is very important. Which you people don't believe, so you're going to reject the truth. That's why you're going to be put to death. But I got this here in Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. It says, and I said also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Okay, another word for rock is a stone. That's why Peter was the foundation of them, beginning of the foundation of them lively stones, pursuing the 1 Peter 2 and 5, tell you about the lively stone. So that's another word for rock. And then it says, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Meaning anything that come up against the teaching, the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not gonna overthrow it. It's not gonna win, man. You see, all these philosophies that you got out here, Roman Catholic, 7-day Adventist, all this madness is not going to be able to prevail against the teachings of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and it's not going to overthrow the elect judgment. You see? And then it says, this verse 19, and I will give unto thee the keys. What's the keys? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the keys, because that opened the door. Keys open the door to what? Let's find out. Of the kingdom of heaven, and whosoever thou shalt bind on the earth shall be bound in the heavens. Bind is basically something that's joined to something. Okay? So he was telling, look, whoever you join and accept this truth, they're going to be joined with me in the heavens. Okay? Then it says, and whosoever amongst Israel, because you people are losing when you see that whosoever, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on the earth shall be loosened in heaven. That when you look up that word loose, it basically means destroy. Yeah. You see? So by you not hearing his name, and by you not accepting and not knowing his name, or when we tell you and you don't accept it, you destroy it, man. You destroy it. That's why I say he don't believe in that name. It's condemned already.
Condemned already. Come.
You see?
Come.
All right.
Beautiful. The water. Yeah, go ahead and read.
And that's in the red. That's in the red. Everything I'm reading, it's in the red. The Lord himself said that, because you people that's unlearned look at what just the Lord said. He said it came in the volume of the book. So whenever you see something in red, just say, oh, that's what the Lord said. No, the Lord said everything. The whole Bible. He said it came in the volume of the book. You people, man, like I said, your brain is scattered, man. It's tossed up like a salad, man. You people don't know. That's why you're going to be put to death. Out of Negro, Latinos, and Native American. The 2/3. We don't care about you as a nation. We don't care.
John 3 and 19. And this is the condemnation, Salakia, that light is come unto the world, and men love darkness rather than light,
right? Because
their deeds were evil.
Evil. See? They were evil, being not in harmony with the divine order of the Most High. Hebrew word right. Go ahead.
For everyone that doeth evil hadeth the light, neither cometh to the light, cometh to the light.
Everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light. Meaning they don't identify with the truth. What?
Least his deed shall be reproved.
Reproved. What's reproved? When we expose, right? When we expose you and like get on you, you know? When we expose you and get on you, we
or correct you.
Yeah, correct you and confound you. Because Jake got all kind of excuses why he can't come to the Lord. man, I gotta cut my mama yard this weekend. Oh man, my bus coming, man. I gotta catch my bus. And I get back with y'all next week. Where y'all gonna be at? What you got right there?
This John, chapter 10, the first verse. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door, which you gotta have them keys to go in the door, into the sheepfold, but climbeth up from another way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in the door, but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter opened, meaning the entrance. And the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name and leadeth them out.
You got to come through the straight gate.
That's why you don't hear his voice, because you're not of the fold. You're not his sheep.
He said, my sheep will hear my voice. It's plain.
Yep.
You know? All right.
John 3:21. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light.
That means you identify with the truth.
That his deeds may be made manifest.
Made manifest means your works will be seen, open.
That they are worth in God. And after these things come Yahushua and his disciples unto the land of Judea, and there he tarried with them and baptized.
And this is John. Right here. The Baptist witnesses concerning Yahushua right here. You read on.
And John also was baptized in Enon near the Saline, because there was much water there, and they came and were baptized. For John was.
Now, if you under the impression that Yahushua was doing baptism like John really corrects this when you jump down to the 4th chapter, the 1st and 2nd verse. Read that right quick.
Okay. John 4:1.
A lot of you think Yahushua was baptized just like John, but we already told you through the scriptures he's baptized. His baptism is through his word.
John 4:1. When therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard Yahushua made and baptism baptized more disciples than John, through Yahushua himself baptized not, but his disciples.
See, so he cleared it up right there. John cleared it up. So quit being under the impression of Yahushua when you see when you hear the baptism of Yahushua, quit believing he was dumping people underwater. Go back to right there. 24.
Okay. John 3:24. For John was not yet cast into prison. Then there arose a question between some of John's disciples and the Jews about purifying.
It said arose a question about purifying. When you look at that, it means baptism. So they were concerned, right? Read.
And they came unto John and said unto him, Rabbi, he that was with thee beyond Jordan, to whom thou bearest witness, behold, the same baptized, and all men come to him.
See, right then, they like concerned. That's just like if I'm out here in the streets, right? And this guy right here, he like a ladies' man. He got 10, 15 women. And a new dude come on the block and all his women go deal with that other man. I'd be like, damn, buddy, what's wrong, man? All your women leaving. Basically, they were saying the same thing. This other who you bear witness, he doing baptism too. And all your people basically going with him. But listen what John said.
And John answered and said, a man can receive is nothing except it be given him from heaven.
He's telling them the increase comes from the Most High. Your increase comes from the Most High. Read.
Ye yourself bear me witness that I said I am not the Christ, but that I am sent before him.
See? No, okay, right there. John, when you read in the first chapter, John was telling them priests, them Pharisees and them Levites, they was asking him, who are you? Right? And they was asking him, was he Elias, which was Elijah? He kept telling them no, right? Because he didn't know. But when you go to Matthew 11, chapter 11 verse, the 13 and 14 verse, Yahushua knew who John was. Let's get there, let's read that, to edify that. Because Matthew, the 11th chapter, because when you go back to the first chapter, John, they was asking him, them Levites and them priests was asking him who he was.
Well, you got 11 and what?
Matthew 11.
In Matthew 11:11, it says, verily I say unto you, among them that are born of a woman, there had not risen a greater than John the Baptist.
Yahushua said there ain't none greater than John the Baptist.
Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he.
Okay, now go to 13, 14. Verse 13 to 14.
Oh, verse 13 to 14. So like I'm in the same chapter 11.
Yeah, listen what Yahushua say.
It says, for all the prophets and the law prophesies until John, even if ye will receive it, this Elias was meaning Elijah,
okay,
which was before to come. So like let me read that again. This is verse 14. And if you will receive it, this is Elias, which means Elijah, which was far to come.
See, John didn't even know. Matter of fact,
it said this verse 15. It said, he that have an ear to hear, let him hear.
Because when you go to John, the first chapter, they was asking him that in the first chapter. And he didn't know. He was like, hey, that ain't me, that ain't me. He didn't even know it.
Yeah, because the most pursuing the Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, the Most High wipe out your memory. That's what he's doing. And that proves reincarnation right there. Re meaning in, re meaning in, car meaning back again, and re meaning in, car. Reincarnation means re meaning in, and carnation means back again in the flesh. That's what it means. Reincarnation. Alright. Back again, back again in the flesh. Alright. Reincarnation.
John 3 and 28. Ye yourself bear me witness that I say I am not the Christ, but I am sent before him. He that has the bride is the bridegroom, but the friend of the bridegroom, which standeth and heareth him, rejoiceth greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. This my joy therefore is fulfilled.
See, so the bride, the friend of the bridegroom rejoices when the bridegroom, when he see him happy. So John was really content with just being that voice of Yahushua. He was content with that. He was happy with that. Read.
He must increase, but I must decrease.
He said he must increase, but I must decrease. Meaning, Yahushua had what? Rank. He had authority, and when he came, basically the popularity. So John was telling you, he got to increase, I must decrease. So he really answered it when they had that concern about, hey, he come here, the one you bear witness, all the people that we dealing with going with him. So he had the authority. He had the authority, divine authority. Come.
3 and 31. He that cometh from above is above all. He that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. He that cometh from the heavens is above all.
See, the first man, what? The first man is what is earthly, and the second man, being the Lord Yahushua, is from heaven.
Oh shit! I just dawned on me. Like I was saying about Salakia, man. I just gotta clear this up. When I was saying reincarnation, reincarnation meaning back, and reincarnation meaning back in the flesh. That's what it means. Back again in the flesh. Reincarnation. Back again the flesh. That's what reincarnation means. I just had to edify that because it just clear that up, man.
John 3:32. And what he has sent and heard, that he testified, and no man receiveth his testimony.
See? So the Most High, he got to draw you to this teaching of Yahushua. You just can't say, hey, I want to accept the Lord in my life. No, he got to draw you, man. You know, you already been chosen from the foundations of the earth to be part of the elect. Read.
John 3:33. He that has received his testimony has set to his seal that God is true.
So back in the day, when that word seal, that used to be like a certification of ownership, right? So what's that certification of ownership? We being the elect, the 1/3, the elected, the Lord has chosen. He sealed us to be part of that 1/3, that the prophets. It's the ownership, man. Like going back, the bride and the bridegroom. Read.
John 3:33. He that has received his testimony has sent to his seal that God is true. For he whom God has sent speaketh the word of God. For God giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him.
See? So we the prophets out here on these highways and byways, the Lord give us this Spirit in measure, man. That's why you have some brothers, they good at low videos. You got some brothers that are better at speaking. Some brothers are better at reading. But when the Lord, if it's time to give you that measure, He give it to you. Yahushua had the fullness of the Spirit, right? He had the fullness of the whole Spirit. But we, the prophets, we get it in measures, man. You know, like I said, it's our lot. It's certain things, it's your lot. You get it in measure, you get a little bit at a time. That's why sometimes we can be talking amongst each other and be like, dang, man, I ain't read no scriptures all day, man. You start running around scared like, man. But see, like I said, the Most High just had you read 5 days straight. And He know when it's time for you to take a break. He might say, okay, He put it on Spirit on you to take a half a day break. He knows what measure to give you, man. Okay?
John 3:35. The Father loveth the Son and hath given all things unto His hand.
See, the Lord has put all things under subjection under Yahushua's feet.
He that believeth on the Son has everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abideth on him.
The wrath of God. What's that wrath of God? We told you what it was. It's the concentration camps, it's martial law, it's famine, it's pestilence. In the end game, that's the wrath of God, right? That's anger showed through punishment. The nuclear ICBM missiles that's going to destroy America in the coming days, right? That's the wrath of God.